everyone. Welcome to another Walk and Talk live from the parks. Today we are at, I was going to say the Fiddler Fifer and Practical Cafe, but Mike's already picked up and moved. So we're just in Buena Vista Street at Disney California Adventure, and Mike is in the park with us. Hi, Mike.
Yes, it's Halloween time at Disneyland Resort and the Carthay Circle restaurant.
I
Hello.
will say I have a bit of the Mandela effect with Halloween time because I would have sworn that nomenclature-wise, Halloween time was camel cased. One word, capital T and capital H. Apparently, it's two words with a space in between. I don't know if that's a change or it's always been that way or why I thought that it was smushed together, but
that kind of stuff happens to me all the time. So I don't blame you.
well, one of the reasons that you are at the park today, in addition to all the fun Halloween time, is because there was a Lorcana pop-up thing that's going. I asked them how long it goes until, and they said while supplies last. I asked how long they expected supplies to last, and they said there are a lot of cards. But it is proving quite popular already.
Yeah.
So what did you learn about it, even though you weren't able to get in?
Yeah. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a Disney California Adventure reservation for today. I had Disneyland proper. I'm guessing because of this event is why it filled up so quickly. But when I was able to get into DCA at 11 a.m., I walked right over here to Off the Page and pretty much quickly found out that all the wristbands had already been distributed for today. But my understanding, and I don't know much about Lorcana, so please forgive me. I know it's a card game, and there's collectible packs, and they've had different seasons. I don't know, what do you call them?
Chapters or
yeah.
But knowing your personality, it's good that you don't know about it.
There was a brief instance where I almost started getting into it. It was when the package had Scrooge McDuck on the cover, and I was like, ooh. But my wife kind of talked me out of buying it. I'm pretty glad that I didn't. So you've got some Lorcana trading stations around here in this little courtyard, and there's also
to give background, what this event is it's called like a collector's challenge or something like that. And so what you're getting the wristband for is they give you a free pack of booster cards for this new set that came out today called Fabled, and they'll kind of lead you. It sounds like the part that's inside the animation building, they kind of tell you more about Lorcana and that whole spiel. You open your cards, and then to complete your quest, you'll probably need to trade with other players to get the 4 cards that you need. So I guess having these tables out here helps people facilitate that once they move out of that room.
Yeah, this is the sign that I saw when I first got to Off the Page this morning. And I was a little confused by this because it was like distribution and check-in, wristband distribution, available times. And I got here at 11, so it was like these were all full already. And I thought, 11, 1, 3, like they were going to be doing it throughout the day. But they were all, it said this already when I got here, time's no longer available. So I think if you want to participate in this while it's happening, you should get here prior to 11 a.m. would be my recommendation.
Yep. And so you get a free pack of booster cards, and once you complete your mission, you'll go back into Off the Page and you get a special Bell promo card. So I can see why so many people want to do it, especially being the first day, but also because you get a free thing at Disneyland. That doesn't happen very often. And again, we don't know how long this will be going for. Just while supplies last. But yeah, Fabled is on sale today at Disney parks, including California Adventure, as we'll see. This is the 9th installment. And what's interesting, so this set kicks off the 3rd year of Disney Lorcana. And this one includes a lot of reprints because they're actually phasing out like the first year of cards, not from like everyday play, like you can still use them with your friends, but from competitive play.
Oh,
And so there's lots of reprints. But then the other big news is that this is the first time the Goofy movie will be joining the looking at the starter deck. It seems like the one starter deck, but not the one with the Goofy movie on it, which I say in my review is obviously the superior one. It's got Max and Goofy and Powerline on the cover.
okay. Yeah, they have the Fabled with Ariel and
Yeah, Ariel and Mulan.
Mulan.
I don't know why I said Ariel.
I said Ariel also, but that's kind of how Sebastian says it.
Well, I also have a friend. Yeah, he does, and then I have a friend named Ariel, so sometimes I get confused myself. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just Ariel. Tony pointing out that he also had his wife talk him out of buying Lorcana cards.
Yeah, we're of the same mind.
I feel. Have you ever seen Love Actually?
Yes.
I want to paraphrase Billy Mack and say, don't buy Lorcana cards. Become a blogger, and they give you them for free.
So this
Fred
is one of
Ramirez,
the.
Thank you for watching us.
Yes. Hi, Fred. This is one of the stations where you go on your quest and you check in with these cast members here. I'm not 100% sure how it works. But another element of the quest happens in the animation building. Collector's Quest Redemption.
I wonder, Tony is watching. I bet he has mixed feelings on this entire thing. Because on the one hand, at least all of the properties in Lorcana currently are animated, so it kind of works. But I also don't know if he appreciates it being taking over his happy place. But it's bringing people into it. Maybe they'll be like, wow, this is so awesome. And I want to come back here when it's not so busy.
Tony was interacting with me earlier when I was discovering in real time how they had moved the line. So they moved the line for Animation Academy outside around the corner to the side of the building. So this line on the left here right now is for to meet Anna and Elsa over at the character close-up. And then this line, which is usually Anna and Elsa, this is all to get into the Sorcerer's workshop for the Lorcana activation.
Wow. I mean, I'm glad to see people are. I mean, this is the first day. It doesn't always mean much, but
yeah,
I think that they can do a lot more with Lorcana. In fact, actually, you can check on laughingplace.com. It was part of my essay for our podcast last week about how all the potential that they could tap with the Lorcana brand and game. So hopefully this can lead to that. Fred, yes, I assume you're talking about Love Actually. I would recommend it. It is rated R, so keep that in mind. But I enjoy it quite a bit.
So it says current return time is 1 o'clock to 2:30. So I guess when you get your wristband in the morning, it's basically giving you the return time for later on in the day.
Almost like a fast pass.
Yeah. And then they have a couple of displays set up here of Lorcana paraphernalia.
Nice.
Which are
Tony says that it's bringing people into the animation building, so he's a fan. If they took out the building and made it a Lorcana center, that would be a different story.
Oh, here's the Goofy and Max one that you were talking about right there.
Yeah.
It's very poorly lit, so
what was funny when the first photo I saw of this, you had the cases, and then I saw this like castle. I'm like, oh my gosh, did they like do a huge thing in the animation building? And it took me a second. Like, oh no, that's just a projection. That's just it looked very elaborate for a second. And so yeah, that's the Lumineers Trove that you can buy. It comes with dice and a lore counter, which I know means nothing to anybody if you don't play, and several booster packs. So yeah, all sorts of products for it. Yeah, I love the art of the game. Obviously, like that power line that you see there on the starter deck, he's what they call a Floodborn. So it's kind of like, obviously you can tell it's power line, but it's a slightly different version than we're used to. Like he's playing a keytar. He doesn't play a keytar in the movie. So I think they could. There's some way cooler Floodborn characters, or you see like that mystic bell there. I think integrating that, especially into something like the Villain's Land coming to Magic Kingdom, I think would be very, very cool.
There's another display case over here with some kind of Stitch is it like a folder, like a
Yeah, card
display
holder,
case? Yeah.
portfolio, maybe. I forget exactly what they call it. And yeah, that's probably a previous. Oh yeah, that's the. I don't even know how to say the name. That's the previous. Actually, 2 sets ago, I think. They come
Okay.
out every quarter, Mike. It's ridiculous. Every 3 months, there's another one.
Yeah, basically my wife reminded me how many games we already own that we don't play, and how many things I already collect. And that was enough
I
to kind of talk me out of it.
I've played it a very little bit, and I do think it's cool. I'm obviously not good at it, but I do really enjoy the art. And there's something cool when you crack open a pack and you get a special card that I
Yeah.
still don't have any of the super rare is a different category of collectability, but I don't have any of the very awesome ones, but I have some pretty cool ones. How about that?
Nice. Whoops. That's
Whoa,
my fault. Sorry.
that's okay.
Oops. That's a walk in someone's photo. Here we go.
Very nice. That's crazy. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from this pop-up, but it's weird. I mean, it's also quite busy for them barely announcing it. Like, it's not, as far as I could tell, it's not in the Disneyland app. They mentioned
Right.
it briefly on the parks blog with like no info. Like both you and Tony are like, oh, I don't see this info in our article. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, because they didn't give us any.
Yeah, I was wondering how so many people knew what was going on and how to go about participating because I felt a little lost at sea. But now I know better. I guess maybe next time I'm here, I'll try again.
Apparently Morgan and your wife have been, I know your wife's name, I'm just they're apparently been talking because they've been using the same things. I just didn't know if you wanted me to say it. I realized as I'm talking, I'm
I've
like, I
said
don't
it
know if
many
people want me to
times.
dox there. Yeah, I
That's fine.
figured, but you never know.
So, okay, here's the other little part of it. The Animation Academy is still open, but they've moved the line, and now you can see the schedule of characters is out here in front, which I forgot to take a photo of before for Tony. But
So maybe they just got a little overwhelmed earlier and had to improvise.
yeah, so you follow the ropes down here toward the Hyperion Theater. Then we'll turn the corner toward Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and you're going to go up that ramp, and that's where the Animation Academy line is for now. Oh, it
So
looks
if
like
you're
these
looking
folks are
forward
lining up.
to the air conditioning that comes with this experience, you have to wait a
Yeah,
little bit longer.
right.
Although, how is the weather today?
It's pretty hot. It does feel pretty
Wow.
hot to me. And I'm wearing jeans because my shorts were gross. That's probably a little too much information.
There's also a healthy line for the Animation Academy.
Yeah. I didn't see who the character was at this moment, but popular today. And then we'll go into Avengers Campus here, and I'll show you the current status of the construction there.
Very nice.
And there's
I guess you're already in Avengers Campus, technically. I
Oh
forget
yeah,
that
I
they
guess so.
annexed this.
Right.
There's the red car trolley track that does not lead to a red car trolley, but you can still twist your ankle in.
Right.
Tony, you know what? I have a pro tip for you. On our YouTube channel, we have a video where you can watch the entire new loop from the animation building.
All right, so they've got this blue construction wall set up over here on the left. We used to be able to walk through here to Cars Land. Right now it's blocked off as they are building 2 new attractions.
Yeah, the Stark Flight Lab and Avengers.
Infinity Defense.
Yeah, thank you. I'm like, there's an infinity in there.
So I am assuming that's one of the show buildings there
I don't know what you're talking about.
going up.
What's this show building you speak of? Yes, Fred clocking the LeBron jersey on the person in front of you. I also noticed that for some reason. I'm guessing Mike did not.
No, I didn't.
That is, I mean, I do. The good-looking wall, as good as a wall can look, I guess.
Yeah, Stark Industries logo, building a legacy, inspiring the future. Here's the concept art for what the land will eventually. Well, I don't know. This is so. I guess this is the big building that they're building right now.
Okay.
This Stark Industries complex compound, and you can see that's the Stark Flight Lab.
Yeah.
And I believe this is where you'll enter to go into Infinity Defense. So they're all kind of in one big show building together. And there's like, it looks like there's a little like demo version of the Flight Lab.
It's probably a smart idea. Let you
Arm.
know what you're in for.
Yeah. And
I don't know if it'll actually be working, but yeah.
the Doctor Strange Sanctum remains, even though that show hasn't been happening for a while.
Yeah, the area is still kind of cool, I guess.
And I guess this is kind of a representation of what you're going to experience on the Infinity Defense ride. You're going to go through.
Yeah, you're gonna.
This kind of similar to Cosmic Rewind when you go through those portals, like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't been on that yet. Nor have I been on the other Guardians, right?
You haven't been on this Guardians?
No.
Oh, wow. So you got the Quinjet here, and then there's another one here. I didn't notice that until now. Because we got the existing one right there.
Twin Quins.
Twin Quins. There's a second piece of concept art here showing the entrance. Well, it's kind of the both rides, both attractions.
Yeah.
Infinity Defense going that way, and then to the right.
I like the aesthetic, the steel and glass.
Yeah.
There could be even more.
I think
You guys care about
Avengers Campus definitely needs this expansion.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I like Avengers Campus. I've only been in it for a very short amount of time, but I was like, oh yeah, this could be bigger. You've been to the one in Paris, right?
I have not. It opened after I was there.
Okay. I like that one too. Probably more, mostly because I was surprised when I rode Web Slingers here that so much the queue was outside. So
yeah,
the inside queue is nice at Paris.
We don't have a date for that stuff yet, right? It's all kind of tenuous.
Yeah, no, it's one of those where they tell you when they're starting the work, but not when they're expecting to open it, which is probably smart because they're going to miss whatever they tell you anyway.
So even though Doctor Strange's show is not happening anymore, he is meeting and greeting here in the Sanctum right now.
Oh, nice. Is this also where they have Agatha at night? Is that a little bit further over?
That's here, yeah. For Oogie Boogie Bash, you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
There he is. Stephen Strange himself.
And I'm sure they had this last year, but I did notice in the Oogie Boogie photos we had that Agatha, now there's like a door that's open. You can see one of the roads to one of the houses from the show.
Oh, okay.
Rather than being originally she was the WandaVision version of Agatha.
Right. Now it would be Agatha all along, which I still haven't finished.
Well, you should
I
finish
gotta
it.
I gotta watch the rest of that. I've seen parts of it.
I finished Andor. I think you can.
It's
Not
funny,
that
like
not that I'm saying like it's a slog or anything. I'm just saying like, hey, I
no,
watched the Star Wars show.
I understand what you mean, and we were pretty good about keeping up with the MCU, even all the TV stuff until the last couple years. We're just behind on like I haven't seen any of Ironheart,
Yeah.
Daredevil. We're like in season 2 of the Netflix show of Daredevil, so it's like a lot to get through.
Yeah, I mean, it also kind of feels like the way they keep introducing things. Like, okay, I feel like I got a while to catch up because you're
Yeah.
probably not going to see Ironheart for another 10 years.
Right.
The character, obviously. Oh, I guess maybe in
Yeah.
whatever that movie is, Secret Wars.
I'm still good on them movies. I've seen all the theatrical movies. So.
Nice. I believe it or not, and we did not go see Fantastic Four yet. Basically, I wanted to go see it opening weekend, but because it was Comic-Con, I figured I should not do that just in case.
Yeah.
And then forgot that I hadn't seen it.
And they'll probably be on Disney Plus before you know it.
Yeah, I mean, Thunderbolts just came out on Disney Plus, so it'll probably be a bit, but I still want to see it in theaters. We've seen like every MCU movie in theaters. I even went to go see Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness in theaters, even though I was scared to because I'm not a horror person. I don't like jump scares and stuff. So I forced myself to go see it. Oh no, I might have lost Michael. Let me switch back over to me and turn my camera on. Hi, everybody. See, I really am here and did my hair up and everything. Only complaint was a lack of Owl House in the credits. Oh, you guys are probably talking about something I missed, but wow, a second mic now. Hi, Mike.
Hi, sorry, I got a phone call and when I get a phone call while I'm on the stream, it just disconnects me automatically.
It's the of being born in the 80s, people sometimes call you. Yes. Or 70s. Are you 70?
I was alive for 3 weeks of the 1970s.
Okay.
December 9th, 1979.
Nice.
My birthday. Just in case anybody wants to further dox me. Or I don't know how that works. Steal my identity.
Well, I'm just glad that it was a phone call. I was like, you did mention it was pretty hot. It's always possible that your phone just overheats. It's happened with Jeremiah a couple times.
Okay. I was just reading the voicemail that I got. Okay, so we are at a crossroads here. Which direction do you want to head?
Well, doesn't the Wi-Fi get pretty bad to the left? So we should go right.
Good point. Good point.
I do have a new
Disneyland.
I was gonna say I have a new technical difficulties bumper that we can play while you walk into Disneyland if we wanted to do that.
Great. Sounds good. The only other interesting thing really that I saw here today in DCA was there's like scaffolding up on the track of Radiator Springs Racers as they do some refurb on that attraction. But I put photos of that on Twitter or X and sent them in for submission to the website.
I'm sure we'll get to it. Yeah, we got some stuff from Destination D23 this morning we're still working through, but we have people on, and then Jeremiah is going to be at Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando tonight, so that'll be another fun dump of content that you can check out over on Laughing Place eventually. Speaking of Horror Nights, clearly I would never intentionally go to that.
You back?
What was that?
Hang on.
Yeah, your audio is kind of like.
I'm gonna leave and come back again, Kyle, because I have a bad connection, I think.
Sounds good. I will talk to the people. Hi, people. Michael will be right back. As you could hear, his audio sounds a little messed up, so we want to be able to hear him nice and clearly, and then we'll head on over to Disneyland proper the happiest place on earth. Feel free to look around my office. I have a John Lennon postcard. I have a Kermit Scream. I have Albert and Haunted Mansion and Muppets and all sorts of things. Yes, thank you, Donna. A boo to you. I do like boo to you, and I've been to Oogie Boogie Bash. I think that's what Mike was trying to ask me through his garbledness, but he is back. So give me just 1 second. As soon as I see his picture there, we'll go back to him. Hello.
How do I sound? Kyle?
Still kind of robotic, unfortunately, but let's see if it fixes itself. Maybe it's a Google issue.
Yeah, you're sounding pretty distorted to me.
Okay. Well, we'll head over to Disneyland and see if across the Esplanade's Wi-Fi or whatever the issue is gets better, and if not, then we can always call it a day.
All right.
Oh, the picture got a little clearer. That's encouraging, I think. But I don't know how well you can hear me, but I think you were asking me if I had been to Oogie Boogie Bash, and I have been once, and I enjoyed that. I've also been to Boo to You over in Florida, but never done any of the horror things, although it is kind of crazy to me. I went to Universal Florida on one of the days where they had Halloween Horror Nights, and it was wild to me that you didn't see any of the setup, really. I mean, a couple like booths and stuff, but compared to my experience at Hollywood, where a lot of that stuff is just out in the open all day, it was very interesting to me.
Here's the backside of Oogie Boogie.
The eighth wonder of the world.
Or the pancake, I've heard it called. Before Oogie was up there.
It's crazy to me as we cross the Esplanade over into Disneyland. Those character pumpkins to me are so iconic. I remember coming to Disney back when they had like Candy Corn Acres at DCA and stuff. So probably 2009, 2010-ish, and them having those. So it's funny that they look the same to me every time all these years later, 15 years later.
So they left the 70th banners up instead of putting up the Halloween season one. So I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting. I feel like they should do like half of them.
Yeah.
I also think it's interesting that the Princess concert that will be debuting on YouTube in about an hour, that you got a chance to go to the filming of, that they build that as like celebrating 70 years of Disneyland. I'm like, how? Having Princess sing the songs that I guess they're in every Nice Time Spectacular, so there's that. But yeah, I just felt like a weird, like everyone wanted credit for their thing. Like it's World Princess Week, but it's at Disneyland, and we gotta hype this 70th.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna.
All right, let me put on the
radio
technical
silent.
difficulties because we kind of have those. Let's see. make you sit through the music anymore. Mike dropped, so hopefully he'll be back in a second, but we'll see. But I figured maybe you'd rather hear from me than hear the elevator music. I don't know. You tell me. But I do hope that you enjoy my new technical difficulties bumper. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it. I was bopping over to that elevator music. I tell you what. Maybe I've been watching too much King of the Hill. Mike has messaged me. Let me see what he said. He's going to reboot his phone real quick. So he will be back, but it'll take just a moment. Oh, I what I meant to put up. I'm being transported on a flatbed. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, Don. Oh, Mike is back. Let's see. Just 1 second. Got to wait for his picture to come up.
Yes.
Hi, Mike. Oh,
It's
there
so
we
much
go. There's
better.
those dulcet tones I love so much.
Just needed a hard reboot.
Whoever called you really did a number on your phone. I don't appreciate
exactly.
it.
It was spam too.
Hate that. You know what's funny? I've thought about changing my number because I get so much spam, and then I realized that that's not going to help. And furthermore, I've found a secret, which is that if I get a call that's actually a Springfield, Missouri number, that it's probably something real because my number is from Arizona. So when they spoof it and try to make it seem like they're from my area, they're doing it wrong.
Yeah. There's Floral Mickey and his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mask.
Yeah, that is what that looks like. There's no well, I mean, it sounds stupid to say there's no green turtle, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Beside each other, please, beside each other.
Orange, red, blue, purple, no green.
I loved the Ninja Turtles as a kid, and I still do. It's like I went to go see the Michael Bay movies knowing these are going to be awful, but I'm going to watch them anyway because I'm invested.
I also grew up on the Ninja Turtles, and I don't think I watched. I think I steered clear of the Michael Bay versions, but I have seen the recent one, which was quite fun. The Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, is that the one with the Seth Rogen?
Yeah,
I liked that. Who's your favorite turtle?
So my name is Michelangelo.
That's
my middle name is literally Angelo. So I had to. I was always Michelangelo when we played Ninja Turtles growing up. So yeah, I have to pick him. How about you?
I always liked Raphael.
Okay, he has Raphael is cool but crude.
Give me a break.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's crude or rude, honestly.
Yeah, there might be some debate over that.
Years. I've always thought crude, quite honestly.
Okay.
With a C.
I think I'm with you
Michelangelo
on
is a
that.
party dude.
Yeah. Party. And who doesn't like pizza? They endorsed pizza.
It's true. But yes, I also like that they changed the lyric eventually for like a later edition from those turtle boys don't cut them no slack because that's not proper grammar. These turtle boys fight back.
Oh, I don't remember that change.
Yeah. I had the biggest wave of nostalgia. I walked into a store in what is happening?
I don't know.
Is he wiping his nose?
Wiping his nose on his timing. That's a clippable moment right there.
Yeah, for sure. I have no idea what is happening right now.
He's got something on his nose. They're cleaning it off now with a wet napkin.
Okay. Anyway, when I walked into a store in Ohio, it was like had a bunch of retro stuff, and they had that pizza shooting like tank sort of thing from Ninja Turtles. So I wanted to buy it because I had it as a kid.
Oh, hi Mickey. Sorry about that. He was looking for me again.
All right.
Yeah,
that was an interesting moment. Tony, you know what to do.
They had re-released a bunch of the old action figures. I bought some of them at Target, and I decided not to open them this time around, so they're hanging from my bedroom wall.
Nice. There are a few toys that I never got as a kid that I've thought about like looking into and getting just for the sake of it. And one of
Yeah.
them is the Megazord, where it's
Uh-huh.
5 different things that build up into the Megazord. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want that.
I was a little too old when the Power Rangers started, but I had the equivalent with Voltron. I don't know if you
Makes
know about
sense. Yeah.
Voltron, but it had like 5 lions that you can combine into a big like robot. There's Minnie.
Nice. I do like their Halloween costumes. They're very bright, but
Yes, they're like neon
yeah.
colors. And we've got Clarabelle right here, who doesn't have quite as long of a line and meter.
Oh, I heard she was the most popular character in the world. That's why they've been working her into everything. She's like made into the Fab Five somehow, and I don't quite understand it.
I don't know. The distortion's coming back a little bit. Oh,
A
wait.
little bit, yeah.
Hmm.
I blame the spam.
You could do
Well, at least
Pluto's. Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, if we do have to end the stream, at least we got that Mickey Boogie moment, whatever the heck that was.
Yeah. A fun, memorable moment. Here's Pluto's pumpkin hunts. You can buy, I think, a map. Yeah, there's the map. Or, yeah, you get your stickers. You have all the locations around the park where the pumpkins are hidden. Thank you very much for showing that off. And then these are the prizes that you receive.
Yeah, a little beanbag cornhole type thing.
Oh, right. They're little cornholes. That's right. Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. There you go. Demo of the cornhole with the beanbag. Thank you. And then you could do a little photo op. No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. Thanks.
They always have photo ops. Let's just take a little stroll down Main Street, and if our audio issues don't fix themselves, then we'll say goodbye. But at least we can give the people one more nice, peaceful walk down.
Okay.
The happiest place of all. Happiest place on earth. Wow, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
They make no claims about the rest of the universe. Just Earth.
Yeah. Happiest place on Mars. Happiest place in the Milky Way. Happiest place on... I guess it's happiest place on Earth. I guess, is it 616? I guess not. That would be the Marvel one. So what Earth are we?
What is this? Have they assigned the number to our reality?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Michael Mack. Yes, the castle is tiny, but it sure is cute. And any day now, it'll start getting snow on it. Now, that usually won't happen until a little bit deeper into October, but definitely before the end of Halloween, there's snow on the castle for Christmas. Breaking news from Luke Manning, who tells me Mike sounds like a robot. Yes, Luke. We are aware.
I'm so sorry.
It's
okay.
I
don't know why that is.
No, you're good. It's not your fault. This was also an impromptu walk and talk, so anything we get is icing on the cake.
Oh, we know we should end up on the. We'll close out on the new Tiana pumpkin.
Oh yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, we talked about this on the morning show. There's different pumpkins for each land. And last year, even though Tiana's Bayou Adventure was already open, they still had the Winnie the Pooh pumpkin, and it still said Critter Country. So now it's been updated to Bayou Country, and they have a Princess Tiana. But as Fred's talking about winners and losers from this week's show, my loser of the week is Disneyland laziness. Because if you already went through the trouble of making a new Tiana one, why wouldn't you go ahead and figure out something else for Adventureland, since it is no longer the Tarzan treehouse, and Tarzan doesn't make any sense?
Agreed.
I mean, I guess he still has a sense of adventure, but you think just do a pirate or something. So yeah, this is a cute touch overall. For as much crap as I'm giving them for not updating it, I do think it's a fun little feature every year to have these ones for the different lands. There's Woody, who is now a Packers fan, in case you missed that.
I'm also kind of curious why the design doesn't match. But
yeah, let's go. I mean, I guess they just wanted a little bit more glow behind her at night. But yeah, that is interesting. Basically, they could have made new pumpkins for everything, and then
it's kind of the Roger Rabbit one is similar, actually.
Okay, fair enough. I'm glad they saw Roger Rabbit there. That's pretty cool. Buzz Lightyear. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this walk and talk. If you are hoping to take advantage of that Disney Lorcana thing, first, I don't know when it ends, so hopefully you're going in the next few days. And if you do want to participate, make sure you get there as early as possible, as it does seem to be quite popular. Meanwhile, if you want to experience Halloween time at the Disneyland Resort, that's going all the way through Halloween, so you got a couple months there. But thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow Laughing Place all weekend long, as we'll be at Destination D23. So subscribe and ring the bell. We're likely going to have daily recap shows or preview shows of, recapping what just happened the day before, but then also looking forward to the day ahead. And happy 3-day weekend, everybody. Happy Labor Day. We'll see y'all real soon.
No, bye.
Good. Bye.